Let's start things off at the university ranks. The U of A Golden Bears men's soccer team is off to the national championship in Prince Edward Island next weekend. They knocked off the defending champ UBC Thunderbirds at the Canada West Championship in Saskatoon, shutting them out 2-0. However, they did end up losing the Canada West to the Victoria Vikes by a score of 4-2, but qualified for the national dance with the big win over the T-Birds. While on the gridiron, the Bears saw a late fourth quarter lead slip away to the tune of 35-31 to the Regina Rams. The loss ends their season, dropping them to 3-5 in the campaign, good enough for 5th in the Canada West standings, while Regina moves on to play Calgary in next weekend's playoff quarterfinal matchup. To the ice now, you won't hear the Oil Kings singing America the Beautiful anytime soon, so to speak, as they have now dropped 4 games in a row to start their 7-game road trip, the latest a 3-1 decision to the Portland Winterhawks, in what is a rematch of what has pretty much become known as the only 2 teams that ever make the WHL finals these days. Brandon Baddock netted his first of the year in a losing cause. The defending Memorial Cup champs will now head to Tri-City on Wednesday. Sticking with hockey, the Sherwood Park Crusaders were looking to put the brakes to a 2-game mini slide as they hosted one of the AJHL's top teams, the Okotoks Oilers, on Sunday afternoon, who were undefeated in 10 straight. This is Tommy Nixon. He was 8-2-1 as a starter this year coming into the contest. We pick things up in the second while the Crew are already up 1-0. Oilers' Matt McNair was robbed by Nixon, the president, on a cross-ice feed. The same result on a point shot only a few moments later. Then with the clock winding down in the middle frame, the Crew's Ryan Kruper splits the D but then rips a backhander just over top of the cage. The Crew came out firing to start the third as Brett McGee rips one on net, but Okotoks just couldn't solve a frustrating Crusaders defense and a hot goaltender on this day as team leader Arthur Gordon ices it for his 7th, and Tommy Nixon comes away with his 2nd shutout of the year.
Felt good after Wednesday night. We let a 1-0 lead sneak away and then we lost in overtime. So to come back, take the lead into the third again today and then hang on to it and get the empty netter to win, it makes you feel pretty good.
Tonight the D played perfect. They made sure I saw every shot. Dan Phaneuf, Steven Schmirkoff, and Brett McGee, 3 guys that I'll happily name drop because I think they blocked 4 or 5 each.
Sherwood Park now heads on the road for 3 games this week, beginning in Lloyd on Wednesday, followed by visits to Camrose and Fort Mac before returning home next week. And that's where the Spruce Grove Saints were returning from. They're picking up back-to-back 5-2 wins on the weekend. The Saints have now won 4 games in a row. One squad heads south, the other east. The Nadukes men's and women's soccer teams have a chance at being the best in all of Canada. The men kick off the tournament in Oakville, Ontario, as the 3rd-ranked squad against Garneau, Quebec, while the ladies to Medicine Hat as the top-ranked team in the nation and will battle Mount St. Vincent University.
We played them 2 years ago in our first game when Nationals were in PEI, and we won.
While the ACAC's MVP cannot wait to get started.
Yeah, I was nervous actually the past week, but I've talked to some people and I'm feeling our team, we have the skills, we've come together at the right time. We're going to do good.
Their first game is on Saturday at 10 a.m. And that's all the time we have for sports on the show. If you have a story idea or something you'd like to contact us about, you can follow me on Twitter, send me an email, or call my direct line.